practice?
I think it's like 75 or something.
In 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So you knew this was in you somewhere, or maybe not even?
No, I've always been able to shoot. I've been a good shooter. It's all been a mental thing, and I get into that flow, level of confidence, and today showed.
Did you ever have even an inkling in your mind that you would own the SEC tournament record for made threes in a game?
I was just trying to break my own record of made three in a row.
Do you think this will change anything for you moving forward? Will it give you more confidence?
I think this will definitely give me more confidence for sure. Make 7 threes, so next game I'm definitely going to continue to be aggressive.
You hit some threes, but you had some blocks. Defense as a whole played well. How important is that to what you are doing and how well you are playing right now in the tournament?
It's important because, we lost Vanderbilt for a couple games. He's on his day-to-day. So, each player in the team, the coach has been telling us, you need to step it up a little bit. A little bit more here defensively. Jared's a great rebounder, defender. And, I was just trying to give a little bit more in every part of the game. So, we're going to need to keep doing that as a team to move on in the tournament.
When you said after yesterday's game, Cal Perry asked you personally, give a little bit more. I need a little bit more from you.
Yeah,
did you say is that good enough today?
I didn't say that today, but I think it's understood there. But yeah, he definitely challenged me. He challenged me in the beginning of the game after I had that turnover. I just stepped up to it. He told us one of the main things, you gotta try to conquer yourself. And I feel like I did that today.
All the threes were impressive. To make that many is impressive. But you had a couple when they started to close the gap. They were not just wide open threes in a blowout, but there were threes you had to make to kind of answer their run. Were those the ones that were even more important to you, or ones you're more proud of, or you stepped up in those?
Yeah, I was definitely more proud of those last two. They were coming back, making a run. I had the balls to make those shots, and I was really locked in at that moment.
Speaking of guys kind of stepping up, how about Sasha and how you played today?
No, that was great. I'm really happy for Sasha. He's been working all year. Even last year, he's been working hard. The opportunity presented itself today. He stepped up to the plate and he played great. I hope he continues to do that. We're going to need that from him, definitely.
What's it feel like when you're out there on the floor and you're feeling it and when you let it go, it's going to go in?
Man, it feels like you're just at the park back at home, just playing basketball. You feel like it's free, and you're letting it fly. It's like nobody's on the court with you.
You said the school record for most threes in an SEC tournament. And you're up there with Tayshaun and Tony Delk and Travis Ford and those guys now. How's that feel?
That's good company right there.
Could you sense, talking about Sasha, the body language change? He's had a rough go of it. Could you see maybe some pressure coming off him or stress off his shoulders as he played some minutes and had some success today?
Yeah, just like how Cal said, he started to conquer himself. But the thing about Sasha, he's always been positive. He's always been a great teammate coming up. He's continued to work hard, and for him to take advantage of the opportunity today, as a team as a whole, we're real proud of him, and we just hope that he can continue to do this. We know he's capable of it. It was never been a talent thing for him, so continue to do this. He's being comfortable on the court, and we'll hopefully see some more from him.
What was different for you
today, Wenyen?
I don't know if you get much hotter, but I couldn't miss.
What's different?
What's that feel like I guess you felt every shot was going in?
Yeah, I felt like I was just back at home, playing in the park with my friends. And you just let every shot goes in, like how you're working out and there's nobody on the court with you. I feel like there was no handle.
What was different? Was it just confidence? You made the first couple?
Yeah, I feel like that's all it was. I seen the ball going a couple times early, and after that, I just had the confidence to let any shot fall.
What was Cal and the rest of the guys telling you out there? Were they making an effort to run the offense through you?
Oh, no. I played off the team still. There was no plays ran towards me. I still continue to play off my teammates. They just told me to let it fly. When you get the opportunity to shoot, you let it fly. And, I think I spread the floor out a lot for PJ down low. So, the big has to make a lot of decisions there and pick and roll. And just opportunities in the offense where I can just get shots off.
Did you know that you were perfect from the field while you were still in the game?
Yeah, I knew that.
You were one shy of the SEC record for threes in the game.
If I knew that, I might have shot one more.
I thought that was a big one when they cut it to 9 and Kevin drove into the lane and then passed out to you on the wing. It was interesting that the leading scorer passes rather than tries to score a bucket. What does that say, do you think?
He's unselfish, and we're teammates there, and he had the faith in me to knock the shot down. I had the faith in myself to knock the shot down. I just let it fly, and I just saw it go through the net. I knew I couldn't miss.
And you've been hot lately, not as hot as today, but hot over the last 3, 4, 5 games. What's made the difference, do you think?
It's been a build-up, I've been getting up shots in the gym, and just seeing the ball go through, knowing that this is the end of the season right now, we're going into March, and just a different level of focus.
So have you had a moment for yourself yet just to process what performance you had, how incredible it was?
Not yet.
How many texts are you expecting when you turn on your phone?
I don't know. It's going to be a lot. I mean, I'm obviously going to talk to my family first. I want to listen to my mom talk to me and my brothers first.
You passed Tayshaun Prince for most threes in a game in UK. I mean,
I didn't even know what his record was.
do you know much about Tayshaun?
No, I do. He's come over in the summer. He used to work out a lot in the facilities. I've talked to him.
As Drake would say, God's plan? Was this God's plan?
Definitely God's plan today. I mean, just staying focused, staying locked in every day, and continue to work. And, bless me tonight.